Hola clase. Today we are learning a new verb, and this verb will go really well with the sports vocabulary that we've been learning so far, because this verb is jugar, which means to play. So you can use this verb to say that you play a sport, he plays a sport, we play some sport. So this verb is perfect for that. Now look how it's pronounced. Jugar. Jugar. The J-U in jugar makes a who sound. So it's jugar. Okay? Jugar means to play. Now, I'm going to show you the conjugations of this, but you do not have to write it down. Okay? I will include the conjugations on today's worksheet. Alright? So here they are. And it's probably a little hard to see as I convert it to YouTube. It always gets a little bit more blurry, but I'll go over all of these. And mainly, I just want you to listen. Just listen to what I say about each of these conjugations. All right? So the yo form of jugar is yo juego, which is I play. Now look at this. It's a different way of pronouncing it because it's spelled differently. It's J-U-E-G-O. All right? The J-U-E makes a we sound. So yo juego. Yo juego is I play. Now this is important to notice because this is an irregular verb. Notice how the U in jugar is changing to UE. Yo juego. It does the same for the to form. The U changes to a UE. Tu juegas, which means you play. And then again, it does it for the el, ella, usted form. El, ella, usted, juega. He, she, you play. El, ella, usted, juega. The U, seen after the J here, changes to a UE. Okay, this is called a stem changing verb. It's different from the verbs that we've been learning. So, el, ella, usted, juega. He, she, you play. Then the we form, nosotros or nosotras jugamos. Now this is the only conjugation of the verb where the stem doesn't change, okay? It's J-U-G-A-M-O-S. We don't do a U-E here. It's jugamos, all right? Just like jugar, it's jugamos, all right? Which means we play. And then finally we have the they and you guys version, the ellos, ellas, ustedes version, ellos, ellas, ustedes, juegan, they play. So for every version, every conjugation of jugar contains a UE except for the nosotros form. All right, so the yo form will contain a UE after the J. The tu form contains a UE after the J. The el, ella, usted form changes to UE after the J. The ellos, ellas, ustedes form changes to UE after the J. But the nosotros form does not. Okay? So, yo juego, tu juegas, el, ella, usted juega, nosotros or nosotras jugamos, ellos, ellas, ustedes juegan. Now I realize that this is really blurry, probably hard to read, and it's a little messily written, but remember that this will be on your worksheet, all right? Another thing that you should know is that when you're talking about a sport, like I play a sport, look, I play baseball, you play baseball. Well, in Spanish, you will have to use this pattern here. So you have to conjugate jugar, you have to include an a afterwards, so jugar, you conjugate jugar, then leave a space, and then add an a, add an a, and then you add the name of the sport. Now, remember that most of these sports begin with el baseball, all right? So when you combine an a with a name of something that begins with an L, that a becomes al. Remember that a plus L equals al. I'll show this to you in a second. All right? A plus L equals al. That's why if you say this, juegas al baseball, you are saying you play baseball. Juegas al baseball, okay? And it's a convention to include the al after that. All right? So if you're ever saying he plays a sport, you play a sport, we play a sport, any of those conjugations, and you're saying an actual name of a sport, you have to include an a. Now, I don't know, I don't think that there are any sports that begin with a la, but if there were, it would be juegas a la, and then the name of the sport. Remember that you only use al if it's if it's al. All right, so al equals al. All right. So what I'll have you guys do now is I'll have you guys work on the worksheet. Remember that all the conjugations will be written at the top of the worksheet. All you have to do is find the correct conjugation to fill in the blank with. All right, go ahead and get started on that now.